Good morning, good morning. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I do know that I need to film because we've already been without electricity twice this morning. It blinked and blinked and blinked and then it went out. And it blinked just now again. So hopefully I can get this done and upload it before the electricity goes out again. Did you see my fish? I put these on the end of yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I'm not going to work on my book. I made some new stencils. Maybe we'll just play in here. I got a new book that's coming. It was supposed to come yesterday. Well, it was supposed to come 2 days ago. Then it got delayed. Ooh, don't look at that. And now, somehow it ended up in Ohio yesterday from Denver. And now, there's such bad weather. My husband is supposed to be flying today. He left at 6 o'clock this morning. He was supposed to get a 7 o'clock flight to Charlotte, then Charlotte to this island. Of course, that island only has like 1 or 2 flights a day from Charlotte. Then, of course, the weather last night messed everything up from last night, so the flight crew didn't make it in this morning for the regular flight to Charlotte. So they rescheduled him, and he then has missed his flight for today and like tomorrow, I think, to the island. And so they're trying, he's flying into Nassau and hoping there's some kind of pedal jumper that'll get him to this other island. Because he's coming home on Monday, theoretically. But the storms the last 2 days, oh my gosh. And I have a very needy dog. So between the weather and my husband disappearing on him, he is not in his right mind, as you can well imagine. Okay, we're just experimenting here and riding out the rain, hopefully. The storms haven't had a lot of wind. There's been some. But boy, oh boy, the thunder and lightning. Whew. Crazy. Last night, the dog was shivering and shaking so bad that he shook the bed. Literally. And tonight, it's all overcast and everything already this morning. So, but at least we're not Texas. We're not dealing with all that. We should count our lucky stars. Okay. I'm just playing here. Because I don't know what I want to do. But I do know I'm over the deer. Even though I saw 7 this morning. And I think I saw the 2 babies. My friend that hops around. They were in the woods, but they were running a little bit. But it was hard to tell if that was a child or a teen from last year. They crossed the street a little bit beyond me, but they knew we were coming. Oh, I like that. Okay. Where's my paintbrush? These are my Stabilos, so they're water. They play well with water. These are just scraps. I cleaned out a paper drawer while I was on the phone with my sister waiting for the electricity to come back. And I did 2 other things. I'm like, well, I guess I needed to get away from a computer. But I could not even film the film because there's no light in this room. Because our windows are all condensationed up because of the humidity. So you can't even see out or light coming in. It's too dark for me to do anything. This is just giving me an outline, like puzzle pieces, shapes. This is from the drawer I just cleaned out. I'm like, oh, these would make good stencils. So I'm using them. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I'm going to paint it, but I'm not sure. I'm just doing an abstract today. Theoretically. Remember, I don't teach, and I don't mainly teach because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Paint. I think I'm going to use this one. This will give me, this gives me marks. I don't know if I'll react to them correctly, but I'm not so sure there is an incorrect. So that's okay. Let's use this big brush first. I'm sure I should have paper under here. But alas, I don't. What else is going on here? Oh, yeah, I told you about my poor husband. And he hates flying because of that very reason. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about all the bad weather messing him up today, but that's what it is. Let's do some brown. Let's see what happens. Some of these I need to fill back up. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of this. This might turn out ugly. I'm not sure. Now, how about some lime green? I think I've put some green in here. I think it's still lime. Yeah. I form a line. I don't want to get rid of all the lines. The light blue one might disappear because it's just not dark enough. All right. Let's get my favorite color. I have a great book coming, but it's lost, like I said, and I'm looking forward to that. I might do a couple things. Oh, there goes my neighbor. Now he knows our electricity's back. He must be leaving. My friend from high school, her kids' birthdays are later this month. And I always I just send them an Amazon card. I'm not around them enough. Plus they're teenagers and their minds change like every half hour on what they want. So I just send Amazon money, which I hate doing. I know. Trust me, I know. But, and she and I have talked about it before. I'm like, I hate doing that. She says, I know, I hate it too, but now I really hate it. But she said, I don't know what else to do either. She tries to give them experiences now more than anything. But What they really want is cars. But when you have twins, that's two. They don't want to share a car. They want two. And they already have 3 cars because one of them drives a company car. Ooh, that's kind of pretty in a strange sort of way. I kind of like all these squares. But you got a bunch of rough stuff underneath and a little bit of white. See, when you don't know what you're doing, sometimes you come to a happy place. But now that needs to dry. So, can't find the bottom of my book. Ugh. Let's get out another one. I tried the other day to paint a couple pages ahead of things I don't like that. Just cleaning off paintbrushes. Ooh. So I had something to react to. That's what I'm trying to say. And like that step is done. A dry step. I need to sharpen this little dude. I got ordered something from Good Postage in Charlotte. I was going to go up there tomorrow. My husband's like, and what are we going to do with the dog all day? I'm like, oh God, I forgot about him. Since he's gone, the husband's gone, I'm in charge of the other delicate flower in this house, the dog. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just order it. And truth be known, I didn't need anything, but... And not everything she has in the stores online. Ooh, I kind of like that. But I'm wondering if I can come up with... Now that that black is wet, kind of like smeared in places. Just like that. And see what that looks like tomorrow. I have a new phrase. And I might even make a whole journal about it. Failed for now. Failed for now. But you can add stuff on top of it and bring it back. Ooh, that's a crayon. I think that's kind of cool. Failed for now. My sister was laughing at me because while I was on the phone with her waiting for the electricity to come back, I sat by the kitchen window and went through a drawer. That's pretty. And all my little scraps of paper, my little tiny ones, scraps, and glued them to a big piece of paper. And I made 3 notebook 8x10s of paper scraps from that one drawer. I have other places. And she's like, so I sent her a picture. She goes, oh my God. She goes, it's pieces of paper glued to another piece of paper. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? She's like, okay. And she goes, this is what you talk about on your channel? I'm like, yeah. I said, my people like it. They're just as crazy as me. Or as clever as me, depending on how you look at it. We say clever, they say crazy, but that's okay. They can say what they want. We're having more fun. So I'm thinking I might do... I have a journal in my head. Well, I have several. I've been telling you that. I have one that I could do. And I might. Still, I'm not sure. Maybe that's what I should do this afternoon. Try to figure out like a prompt list for myself. Because I can't just willy-nilly. I'm not good at willy-nilly anymore. And, is going to smear, but that's what I want it to do. And that's out of a book. It's kind of like a travel book, sort of, in a weird sort of way. And just like pretend like I was doing that trip and I made a travel journal when I got home, which I've done before. And I like those kind because then I'm not in control of anything. That's one. The failed for nows could be a whole different thing, or make a whole bunch of failed for nows and bring them back to life. That could be part of it. So I even contemplated taking a break just because my mind is just I'm like, no, I don't want to stop because I need this. I really do. I mean, I look forward to this so much. Okay, that's 3. Then this other book that's supposed to come 2 days ago. That's what I really want. But alas, it keeps getting sent to the wrong places. All right, this is a magazine. But I do some failed for nows on here. Today is failed for now day. I don't know if this will work on here as well. It might. Because this is just magazine. Glossy magazine paper. Ooh, I forgot that this reacts and gets bubbles in it if you have a lot of water. Well, on the pictures it does. It has a little bit of the ink surface from the pictures. It reacts to differently. It being water. Then I have another history idea in my head. I mean, then I'm like, can we do Halloween in July? Like Halloween twice in 1 year? And it's like brain turn off. So it's not politics. It's ideas getting thrown at me. And I have already like 3 ideas brewing in my head. When I say ideas, it's like prompt lists. I have to have a prompt list because then I do this, flounder. I'm like, I don't want to flounder all the time. I need a mission. If I don't have a mission, I flounder. And this is a flounder day. Because my book made it to Charlotte, and it was from Ohio to Charlotte last night. So we're getting closer. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to put blue. I have dark blue. Oh, I just dunked my arm in it. Good thing I'm not going to... My husband, he went out to lunch yesterday with his guy friends, and they went to barbecue, or as they call it, heaven. Because the place is called Hog Heaven, which I think like half of the barbecue places are called Hog Heaven. And he goes, we're going to heaven. You want to come? I'm like, no. I said, y'all go. Well, then it turned out to be like 3 guys. I'm like, no, y'all go. I don't want to be the only wife. And then he went out to dinner with his kids. So he brought me barbecue home so I would have it for the weekend. And then he brought me spaghetti home last night. I'm like, are you afraid I'm not going to cook or eat? And then I saw he put 2 Frappuccinos, the diet ones, in the refrigerator. I'm like, when did those get in the refrigerator? He goes, oh, just he's like a drug dealer. Just because they're there doesn't mean you need to drink them. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. That's why his kids are the way they are. Here's your money, but you don't have to use it. And they're not even kids. They're 40-year-olds. Okay, I think, oh man, I love that. But now see, if I took some, like something like that and put it on here, that would be fun. Okay, I got a little bit of leftover paint. Oh, well, we did 4. Oops, I just hit my dark other paint. We did 4 failed for now, but they're in progress. They're really not failed. I guess I better take the dog out again too before it starts raining. Because he's a precious flower too. Very delicate flower. He's worse than I am. I can't get my paws wet. Don't cut my hair. No thunder and lightning, please. I need treats all the time. I need to have human contact all the time. Don't leave me by myself. Oh man, I thought I just heard thunder, but it was a neighbor's truck. All right, where's the lid to this? Here it is. So the other delicate flower in the house is pouting already because my husband's gone. Those 2 are attached at the hip. Okay. Well, we might be back here tomorrow with failed for nows. I don't know. Or we can work on these 4 that I started today. Tonight I might paint some more and let it dry overnight. So I have, not that I already don't have, you know, tons of this. Tons and tons and tons and tons. But that's okay. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. All right. See you tomorrow for another failed for now, probably. Unless that book comes. I hope it does this afternoon. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.